Newton, handoff. Browns there that time for the tackle.
It's always a chess match early in the game to see what your opponent is going to do. Good run that time by the offense. They pick up good yards. Maybe the defense will have to start crowding the line of scrimmage more.
The Panthers this time will go with two tight ends. The Panthers snap it at the 26. Jonathan Joseph with the interception. Mallett's coming out now for his first series. He's coming off a hit-or-miss game from a week ago. His quarterback rating on that occasion hovered right around 70.
Ryan Mallett out of the University of Arkansas has one.
The Panthers offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points. I think that's the hardest pass a defensive back has to defend. The long throws down the field. You have to wait till the last second to make your play. That time the defensive back did it. What a play.
And it's swatted away. We're early in this one, but already a crucial 3rd and long play coming up.
Oh, these are tough situations. What are you going to do on the offensive side? There's only so much you can do. If I was the defense, I would look for a screen.
And it's batted down. So this offense fails to move the chains here on 3rd down, and that's an early win for this defensive team.
Yeah, it was. Good job by the defense. I like what they did. Now can the offense come on the field and get involved and make something happen and get some emotion on that sideline for that football team? Jim, I think you're in no man's land.
The Panthers back out there on offense. Their last drive, they had 4th down on their own side of midfield. They decided to go for it instead of punting the football away. We both were wondering why.
Oh, man, some people just never learn. They keep going for it on 4th down when they're in their own territory, and it always backfires. And what do you expect? Well, I know what you can expect, another loss. You just got to be smart with your decision-making when you're managing a football game.
2nd down and 10. This defense is ready to pounce here early in this game as a 3rd and long play is coming up.
They sure are. There's no doubt about that. They got themselves in a good situation here. If I'm the quarterback now, 3rd and long, I would be very cautious and conservative.
Almost made the catch, but the collision jarred it loose. 4th down and 10, and they're going to go for it. Stewart is in the backfield. It's intercepted. They bring him to the turf. Midway. The Panthers have been largely ineffective offensively through the first quarter, as have their counterparts. Do you see the defense continuing to be the story here, partner?
I think it's all on the offense. It's just been poor play, poor execution. The opportunities have been there. When they're there, you got to take advantage of it. But so far, sloppy play by the offense.
Cam Newton takes it from the shotgun. On the money. And he heads to the sidelines, out of bounds.
Anytime you have man-to-man coverage like we see this time, it's all about the receiver getting away from the defender. He does it, and the quarterback puts it right on it.
3rd and 1. And that's going to be a 3 and out.
When you're in a situation like this, 4th and short near midfield, you're behind in the first half. Don't go for it. Punt the football away. Don't panic. It's too early for that, but let's find out. Sometimes these coaches make some strange decisions.
Ball is out. A recovery by the defense. The Panthers offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
And the second quarter is underway with this snap. Reaches out and grabs it.
I think the best thing Cam Newton does, play action passes, because on play action, you get that little bit of extra time, and he uses it well. Very accurate throw of the football.
Pass is intercepted. That brings the play to an end. The Panthers just gave up some big turnover points. And let's see if they can hold on to the football this time, Phil, because we know how crucial it is. We talked to the coaches about it this week. This was their concern with this team.
Well, if you want to stay on the field, you better quit turning it over, right, Jim? That's what the coaches look. You make mistakes on the field, they're going to be forgiving to a point, but you got to be smart, you got to be efficient, and get the job done.
The Panthers from the 32. Wilford with the sack.
Oh, there's nothing worse as a quarterback to have pressure up the middle from an interior defensive tackle. Hard to see down the field, can't make a decision, and that time it leads to a sack.
The Panthers now move the chains. That's another reception, giving him 2. Cam Newton takes a look now from under center. Now 1st and 10. And now Cam Newton with the deep throw. Touchdown, and that'll close the gap in this one. And the gap. The Panthers ready to get this drive started. The last time they had it, Phil, it was a touchdown, and they got all the way to the end zone mainly through the air.
Yeah, they did it through the air. They got good protection.
And they take him down.
Not a good job by the quarterback that time. Inside of 2 minutes in the first half, you got to get rid of the football. If nobody's open, just throw it away. That time, he loses yards by taking the sack.
Stewart's ready to run off of the screen. He steps out.
Well, we see it more and more. Football's thrown behind the line of scrimmage. They do it that time. Nice catch, but a loss of yards on the play.
Newton in shotgun formation. And he's going to be dropped for the sack. That's going to bring up 4th down after just a 3-play series. And it'll be Nortman back to punt. Shorts got it on the return. Good yardage picked up on that call.
Shorts is such a great athlete. You got to find ways to get the football to him.
As the offense. Newton's lining up in the pistol. The Panthers take it from the 23. Has the grab. The tackle is made at the 40-yard line. The Panthers, 1 timeout remaining. They're back at the line after that catch for a 1st down. Launching it deep, and they can't connect.
Good anticipation that time by the defender. He gets to the receiver just as the football's arriving, and he makes a beautiful hit to knock the football loose.
2nd and 10. The Panthers get a 1st down. Offense going to stop the game here with a timeout. The ball is spotted right at the 46. The offense is set at the line for the 1st down after that completion. Newton off the mark that time.
2nd down and 10. Trying to find his target over the middle, but that pass goes incomplete.
Well, this is an easy call right now for the offensive coordinator. He knows the situation of the football game, so you give the quarterback a nice, safe play to run right here. Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals.
Both teams head to the locker rooms. And
welcome back.
the Panthers load up the backfield for this next play. 1st down at the 42. Greg Olsen has the catch.
2nd down, even after the completion.
Olsen's playing out of position in the backfield here.
And he's forced to the ground.
This quarterback has been getting sacked and hit all day long. Look, the offensive line's not going to help you out, so you just got to do it yourself. Drop back, make a decision, and get rid of the football quicker.
3rd and 9. Incomplete, almost going in the other direction.
There can be no complaints on that sideline about the effort by this defense, Phil, through 2.5 quarters.
Yes, so far in this game, Jim, they have been spectacular. And the thing about defense and about the NFL and playing, you just got to be consistent. So can they keep it going for another 1.5? If I had to answer, I'd say yes.
The ball is jarred out of his hands. They show a lot of confidence in their... The Panthers really let it all hang out the last time they had the ball, Phil. They went for it on 4th down in their own territory. Let's see if they're a little more conservative with this possession.
Well, you know, it's amazing. I want to say really a good defensive call by the defensive coordinator. But let's be honest, when you're backed up and you go for it on 4th down situation like that, anybody could have made that call. So just a bad decision on the offensive side.
If there was a beat writer covering this coach, what do you think the headline would be tomorrow in his story?
It'd probably be the first time I've ever agreed with the beat writer.
2nd and 10. Intercepted.
And the Panthers will try to put a little drive together and not give the football away, Phil, as each team seems to want to treat it like it's a hot potato.
Well, sometimes it is a hot potato. Did you know back in 1985, Jim?
And he's taken down.
Well, if I was that quarterback, I'd be mad after getting sacked like that by the defensive end. Your offensive tackle's just got to do a better job.
The Texans go with the dime formation here on defense.
Wants to go deep.
Looking at the passing numbers on both sides of the ball, they're just not there. The coverage has been good and has been hard to move the ball against those secondaries.
Yeah, good job for the defense today. They got a good pass rush going. The coverage has been good down the field. And also, the defense has been good, but the quarterback has not been real sharp.
The Panthers have it at the 29. Benjamin's there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it. This defense sure has been impressive for the better part of 3 quarters. They've really played sideline to sideline and just know where to go with the football.
I like the way the defense is playing, but let me say this to the offense, and especially the wide receivers. There is not a rule that says you can't get open. You are allowed to separate from defensive backs. They have not done that all day long here.
Stewart's lined up directly behind the quarterback here. Final quarter underway now with this snap.
One-handed. Makes the grab. Let's see what they do on 1st down following that huge play.
Middle of the field and incomplete this time.
Not too often you see that in the NFL, a throw that bad. The